ఇక్కడ టైం ఉందనుకోండి. జస్ట్ హాయ్ ఫ్రెండ్స్, just a minute. Hi friends, I'm recording. Welcome, because I got requests because yesterday and day before yesterday I made. Today is a holiday for me because some people may ask, "How are you live at this time?" And some people requested me to make Telugu videos in English, and also I'll try to cover a lot of topics in this. So some followers requested me to wear MAGA cap, Make America Great Again, and one follower sent this. So for his purpose, I'm wearing this, Make India Great Again. Otherwise, this is my regular cap, and because Telugu people requested me to wear this cap, MAGA, some of them, but you know the controversial about that cap, right? So keep that in mind. So I'm wearing the regular one. Uh, Yesterday and day before yesterday, I made two Telugu videos. That's the core purpose of making it in English now. So just let me. Yeah, one is about. Just a minute. Sorry for the lag. So అమెరికాలో సమస్యలు, ఇండియన్స్ ఫేసింగ్ బ్యాక్లాష్ ఇన్ ది యుఎస్, ట్రంప్స్ H-1B move, that is 100K, right? That is one. The second one is about the um, latest one. The latest topic is there are some raids are going on. It's called Operation Twin Shield. So before I make this video, I text some of my friends who has body shops, and or maybe they are into H-1B business, not body shops. Then they said no idea. So my question is, one person on F1 visa or OPT, F1 OPT is a EAD work permit in US. Can he or she working or expecting an H-1B visa? Can they expect from the body shops? So answer, he has no clue because he's not filing H-1Bs one. Second, he has no direct answer, so I don't know the topic. So simply that's his answer. So that ambiguity is there till March 2026. So who is going to file? America is for dollars, green card, and US passport. That this is clear. The second one is, I request people in Telugu videos, don't watch my videos because you will come back and bite me in off record feedback, whatever, because I speak truth and I don't keep any filters, right? I speak truth as it is. So especially in Telugu, so that reaches the hearts of Telugu people, and the English reaches the minds. That is another point. So some of the points I referred from two videos. One Telugu woman from Telangana, is a state like New Jersey in US. She placed a video from Hyderabad. She told, in Telangana, we ask the neighboring states to get out. We simply say, go back. See, according to me, the points I read online and some other also wrote, Americans and Canadians are very soft people. Whereas in India, we physically beat, right? So neighboring states, people come for poaching jobs. Physical abuse is there. That's what in for Western countries is not there because it's their civilization or whatever you call. So that we, some of us, taken it for granted and advantage and poking them. So that topic I will cover in the coming few minutes. Point one. So the point here is some of the Telugu people here. So Telugu, yesterday I wrote an X and I'm trying to recollect. There is a camera here. I'm recording it for audio, better audio. So online live, I'm not sure how far it is good audio, right? So you have to tell in the comments. So any address come, I will just request address the subject. Subject is I kept it right. So don't do any personal attacks and don't attack me in person and don't hijack the topic. So that is my only request. So coming to the point. So first is Telugu people. The second is Telugu caste organizations, and the third is uh, Indian hiring managers. I'm not blaming all. So disclaimer is it's only majority of them are doing wrongdoings. That's why President Trump has gone to that extent to make it as an 100K fees. So the Indian hiring managers across US clients, so they are taking bribes and kickbacks, and they are hiring people by a language, people by caste. We all know it. They have layer companies too. And second or third reason who are responsible is outsourcing companies are abusing it. They are using H-1B as a tool, and they're slaughtering. They just with a knife, how they slaughterhouse style. They cut the animals' heads the same way they're cutting American jobs. That's a fact. You have to accept it. You have to Google it. You have to do research. And the next point, Indian outsourcing, Indian consultancies. That means Indians who arrived in the past on various visas. It doesn't matter H-1B or L1 or F1. Eventually, their aim is green card. Once they receive green card, they started a consultancy. What is a consultancy? So consultancy is nothing but INC. They register, it costs less than $500. LLCs to forward resumes, it costs maybe $100. So they start it. They will show use funds. I don't know how do they get. They transfer it from other friends or somebody. They say they have money and they will show it to the U.S.C.S to get an approval for an H-1B or permit. It doesn't matter the person is here or the person is outside the US. So once USCIS approve, they are transferring this money, whatever is there in their bank account, to their friends or real estate, whatever. So and they will fake the resume, proxy interviews, and push this candidate from their house basement or any guest house, to bedroom apartment. They take it for as a guest house to the client locations. That means you get a customer, he will give a paycheck or he may not give. That is the outsourcing, sorry, Indian consultancies model. The abuse is used. For a decade, I have reported to U.S.C.S what's going on because I received from several victims. In fact, when I had my cell phone number, I received use phone calls on within 24 hours. People are saying, people who don't want to complain to USCs called me, and then they talk about their employers who are supposed to pay $75,000 cash, or sorry, salaries due. They are not paying it. And one North Indian asked, sir, can I drive to New Jersey and touch my employer's feet? Do you think we do that? That's a part of Indian culture. Will he give the money? I said, you complain to. They don't want to complain because they think that we will come under ESC's radar is one fear. So like that, these consultancies are doing maximum damage to American Indians, genuine Indians, and also they trap F1s, OPTs, and CPTs. They do not pay salaries. They put them in the guest houses. Indian attorneys also, majority of them are part of this crime. That's why they're unable to stop the abuse. That's why they went to uh, fees 100K. But the latest news, that's what I followed when I understand. In Minnesota state, they did a raid. It's called Operation Fin Shield. So then that raid, I told in Telugu video. So I will try to recollect some of the points and try to read those points here. So they try to they are doing rights. USCS and FBI and IC together, they are doing it. And in Minnesota, reviewed thousands plus visa cases, 275, that is 44% flagged for fraud, fake marriage, ghost jobs, overstays, 42 got notices to appear, 4 arrests made. So Indians in brackets H-1B and F1 now face stricter checks nationwide. So this is going to be a nationwide checks. Who are all U.S.C, ICE and BA. See, remember, I'm not an attorney, I'm not an investigative journalist. I'm sharing my knowledge or whatever the little knowledge I have or whatever I get from victims, whether American victims or Indian victims, giving it back to the society. Whatever need to be reported, I've been reporting it for a decade. Not reporting crime, also crime. So some people are writing, sir, I'm reporting, they are not taking action. They will take, they have their own system, right? But reporting is our duty as a human being. So nationwide site visits, tough interviews, and more document scrutiny. Not only here, I think at the port of entry also you will have this music. So this is just beginning. More US cities nest. The source business today. So you have to go to the always source site and read. US fraud sweeps hits H-1B F1 visa. Indians face stricter checks after 10 shifts. So then I got one follower question saying that I don't know the state, or maybe if I know better not to reveal. Just like, people always like the truth, but they hate it when it affects them. Yeah, even if they are not doing the right thing. Yes, you can continue making your videos like for like-minded people. Yes, brother. Thank you. So, uh, so, do you think the system will get better for genuine students with good profile who come to the USA for a good college? Yeah, good question. Yeah, system. Do you think the system will get better? Yeah, definitely, it's going to be better. That's what US administration is trying, right? So then, sorry, I lost it. I'm trying to tell. Yeah. So this is what. Yeah, the case I remember. One guy is a H-1B full-time job is fired, and then he's trying through a consultancy. Then we don't know at this insert. So one follower informed. Then I said he has to check U.S.C website. What is there? If, earlier during Obama's time, it is only 15 days. Before that, there's no time. If you're lost job, then fired from the job, then gone, go back to home country. Obama's time, it is 2 weeks. It's a good period, right? Immediately they cannot vacate. And earlier Trump's tenure, they made it as a 60 days. 60 days is nothing but 45 business days. So you have to hit the job within the 45 business days and then start working. Otherwise, you have to exit the country. Like that, I did, and I put a video, 60 days clock, one video for fellow H-1B, whoever genuinely following, right? So I exit the country because you that is a better option exit. And good employers will fire, bad employers will not fire because bad employers will take your salary during the no project time, right? That's why they don't fire. And that's what. And I told currently IC will come and knock your door. Is what the articles I read. Even if you are H-1B fired, I don't think the 60 days cycle will apply. You have to immediately meet an attorney by paying $250 to a genuine American attorney in your location and then take an advantage. If you meet our Desi attorneys, what happened? They will suggest a Desi body shop to stay illegally or whatever. That's why I always recommend you go to the reviews, top 10 American immigration experts, and then meet them. But as of now, what I understand from the online, subject to corrections, they will come and report is what I understand. So with this given scenario or juncture, better always go back to India is the best option instead of uh, fall into immigration crisis. So the next point I told, that lady told in Telangana in India, we said Andhra Pradesh people go back and Marwadis go back. Then what is wrong if Americans say go, Indians go back? Is what our argument in the video. She quote a couple of examples in Telugu. Same thing, a couple of points I wrote translated into. English, and posted it on X. So this is not hate, right? Whatever is there, whatever someone speak the truth. And she also told in that given context, 100K fees is not a problem because President Trump is working for Americans. So that is what. But what about genuine migrants or H-1B workers is the question, right? So that question will have an answer only in March 2026, which they are going to file for H-1B, right? Who is going to pay 100K fees unless that H-1B worker has to get business to that outsourcing company and the consultancy at least 5 times of it, right? Otherwise, why do they pay 100K fees? So that is the question. We don't have an answer as of now. But I received a couple of that is one video. Another video, journalist saw his name. He kept a video. I don't go to others' videos and watch for your information, and if others send, also I request them not to send because if I see, I will form some my opinion or analysis and I will write earlier on X. Then each Indian YouTuber has a cult here. They have their own followers. They will go and bite if somebody comments something. So like that, I wrote a comment on X. Then his followers came and bite me. So I then it's not better. Then, but this generalist video someone posted in the comment section, and that's how I watched the video. So the generalist told everything in the course. He also told in the course because his friends in US told him, saying that the Indians here, why there is the topic of the one of the topics, right? Just a minute. One of the topic is Indians facing backlash in the U.S.C. That topic journalists I addressed. Yes, sir. Is it true? I am from Telangana. I support your point here. Telangana people said go back to Andhra people, but they question the U.S. government when they prioritize their citizens. Very good point, brother. That is what she told on that point. So I'm just taking screenshot of your question so that I can post it by blocking the names, whatever, in the next coming one. Yeah. So I studied that subject. It's called split mentality disorder. In your state, you ask neighboring state to go out, but you go to another country and you take their jobs. So it's called split mentality and disorder. So I respect Telangana movement. I respect Telangana people. I respect every human being because we all breathe same air and blood is right. But in Telangana, you have no right to say Andhra people go back, Marwadis go back. Same time, if you come to America, if Americans say go back, then same logic applies to you, right? So Americans may not say, but you have already said in Telangana, right? So yeah, the generalist coming to our point, generalist Sai and his follow he told his friends from USA sent these points, and he told some of the good points. Let me go back to my what do you call? I'm not sure whether I have written it anywhere. I'm just checking on my wall, right? YouTube wall. So the generalist Sai points. I'm just trying to recollect. Just a minute. Yeah, this one lady I posted it. She told Indians Dola Tirstuన్న Trump. That's a Telugu word. Trump hikes H-1B fees. She put a colon and put PM Modi and Magna TV. Okay, that channel has 68 subscribers. Disclaimer: this is not my personal opinion. I'm only summarizing what was said in the reference video. It reflects. Excuse me, friends. It reflects speaker's perspective on Telugu migration, H-1B visa fees, and US India social realities. And please fact check independently. Key point from the video: in Telangana, Andhra locals, like for Americans to understand, it's like a New Jersey and New York states. Example I'm giving. Casually say Andhra people go back, Marwaris from the North India, they came. It's a tribe, not particular only from one state. They say go back to North. So the speaker argued this isn't called racism. So racism is only skin color. Casteism it ends when you cross the borders, but whereas casteism it follows wherever you go. So my understanding, my research, my views, my perspective is casteism is 1 million times dangerous than racism. So, given that context or that statement into consideration, we Indians are unfit or we are not fit to talk about racism because we are million times dangerous than racism, right? So you cannot say racism to some Americans because we already have a casteism which is million times dangerous than racism. So then ask if the Trump says Indians go back, why isn't labeled as racism? That's what the lady questioned in that video. She described migration patterns, villagers moving to town, to cities, to foreign countries, driven mostly by money, greed, not just survival. So I saw Telugu video, I wrote few points, then I tried to put it in English because the same thing I told in Telugu video, which non-Telugu speakers requested me to make that in English. She highlighted contradictions among Telugu migrants. Every family now proudly say their address is America. So at the same time, many complain about US gun culture and advise others not to come. She told Indians settled here saying that don't come to America. That is very bad. Sitting like you are smoking cigarette and you are advocating others not to smoke, right? And they themselves stay. So on family dynamics, parents-in-laws are brought to the US mainly for free babysitting. She told, constantly commuting every 6 months between India and USA is taking a toll on elders. Back in India, aged parents are often left in independent old age homes, while the family image is projected as well settled in the US. So now the parents of these NRI kids, NRI means non-resident Indians, their parents in India are left over on streets or old age homes or independent houses, is what she told. Conclusion by the speaker, Trump's proposed 100K fees is justified. She even said Trump is the right husband for Indians, especially Telugu people. And she also, yeah, luckily journalists I points also came here. So she also said, um, forgot. She told in Telugu, President Trump is the right husband. So that's a Telugu reaches the hearts of the people, right? మాస్టర్ ఇన్నాళ్ళు యూఎస్ఏలో సినిమా అదర్స్ ఇప్పుడు అమెరికా అంటేనే ఇండియా జనాలు బెదర్స్ యా మూవీస్ ఎర్లియర్ వన్ ఫాలోవర్ రిక్వెస్టెడ్ మీ టు మేక్ ఎ వీడియో President Trump request Trump to make 100% tariffs but without placing that video itself that rule is there. It's common for some Indian based liars to exploit students by instilling fear and charging excess fees. Yeah, so please educate people in every video on how to report fraud to US. Yeah, type in Google USCIS and you will get a form and you have to fill the details. Otherwise, that details filling is very time consuming. And I get emails from the H-1B victims or Americans, right? That email I will ask is forward it to USC's report fraud email so that they will take care, right? If it is a form, again, I have to fill all the fields and upload. That it's a time consuming, but generally I forward emails to USCIS. That also email we can search it, and I see also same. I see tip form. FBA also tip form is there. Some people may afraid to fill because when you fill the form of FBA, it will capture IP address of your laptop or the desktop. Is some people have that fear. That's why they don't complain. And some people from other countries wrote emails because they don't know how to fill the form, right? And from India also. And it can be about a consultancy or a specific person. And also, please explain how to send letters to senators about fraud. Senators, yeah, that's a good question. Senators also you can take a tools help. ChatGPT, a professional give a letter, it will give you. Otherwise, senators, you can always send a mail copy and email copy, report the fraud. Uh, Put all the facts as much as possible. Like for example, instead of blaming, like if I receive some emails, I don't know whether the person A hates person B and reporting it, or really person B is doing the fraud. So that thin line you got to verify, and you cannot accuse, right? Facts should be there. So that facts you have to have a. Otherwise, also tip it's called, right. You can give a tip. They will dig in further. Like for example, consultancy A in particular location, California, has hundreds of H-1Bs on the bench in the guest house. They are locked up, like for Texas women trafficking case. Like when they went to raid, they found a lot of fun girls are doing multiple jobs on the laptops. Something like that tip you can give, right? You though you don't know, tip in the sense either you are confident of it or you might have really witnessed or seen. So when it comes to journalist points, the journalist Sai, um, so somebody wrote put in the comment section that video. So that's why I watched and I translated the points in English and I'm reading it here, right? So I neither endorse it nor deny it. So US reports backlash. A follower shared a video link on my channel for awareness. Disclaimer: this is not my personal opinion. These are allegations and claims mentioned by a journalist citing what his. That's why he also told in quotes what his friends told. So please fact check independently. So whenever you read any news or you want to forward it to someone, either on X, please follow me on X so that some of the points we may not be able to make video, right, so that you will read it instantly, and some you don't need to send an email separately to me. So that's why I said always read, follow me on X so that you will be on intact. So some of the key points here is he told everything in the quotes in his video. So some Americans reportedly say hate Indians because of the job issues. So this hate Indians word, I will come back in after this, and I will tell you more about it. So allegations that certain Indians are working 2 to 3 jobs at once, each one 60K. So his friends told Indians are doing 2 to 3 jobs, but many followers told me from COVID time to till date they are doing 3 to 6 jobs. Okay, and some jobs they give it to India for proxy support. They are doing it. See, Americans from Texas also wrote emails. Almost an year, he gave my WhatsApp or a cell phone number. He texted me. H-1Bs are unable to speak English. They interviewed me, unable to speak in the sense American style of English, right? But they rejected him and not selected him, though he got an experience and all. So like that, and some are doing multiple jobs. So Americans really get frustrated, pissed off because of these kind of things. 1 to 6 jobs, and they give it to proxy to India. Claims proxy work from India, US jobs, which US authorities allegedly discovered. There is a saying in Telugu when the cat drinking the milk, um, without knowing the owner, the cat thinks that nobody is watching, but here they're doing 3 to 6 jobs, already system is tracking, so they think that Kumar is making video. Because of Kumar, they'll come to know. No, I don't agree like that. So they have their own system, everything is tracked, and also mouse giggler they will put, right. So you write a program 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. the screen is on, so cursor is on. So what is cyber security? Every US client, the cyber security is utterly failed because people are installing screen share software which is not authorized by the US clients. Any US clients, they don't authorize, right, installing it and giving access to someone in India or someone here. They are accessing the laptops, clients, emails, and they are working in the back end and the front end. They are acting as if they are doing it. One even lady told, again, I don't want to tell the state name. So she kept earphones here and cover the ear with the hair, and she's reading client emails sitting at the work location. Can you imagine? This is what many Indian women are doing, and that guy will understand and replying to her and reading the answers, and she's typing. What the fuck? Sorry, what is this, man? This is the level of damage or crimes Indians are doing. That's why I kept a video called Mortgage Wives, Proxy Lives. 90% Indian women resumes are fake. Right? H4EAD also 90% of them are fake. You begin, you investigate whatever I did in my investigation. So I made those statements, right? It should be, yeah. It's fine, brother. Yeah, then that's how they are doing it. Even the proxy and the woman. And earlier also I told, I don't remember the bank name in North Carolina. One woman attended proxy interviews for maybe a dozen women. All of them are working in the same building. So this lady, I got a tip, right? So I got a tip so that they want me to call her and record the call and book her. Who that proxy woman? But I gave it to U.S.C. So I cannot do. I'm not an investigative journalist to do that, right? So that lady went to uh, or goes to the desk of all these 12 people, take their wallets or handbags. Any cash is there, they will take it, or any costly watches are there, she will take it, grab it, and she goes to her work. First 1 hour every day, that's her job. So these 12 women, they got pissed off. They don't know what to do. Then one of their brothers or friends or someone wrote an email to me, and I was shocked. Oh my God, this is also what happening on the ground. So that is about the proxy women, Indian women supporting the proxy client proxy interview lip sync. Right? You ask what is your name, I will tell Kumar. I cannot pronounce. Example I'm giving. Someone else will in the same room will speak, or Skype or MS Teams, whatever. Sorry, the method of video call outside the country, they will speak. Virginia, one of my followers told, they paid for Amazon interview. They paid $200,000. That is almost like more than 1 lakh in rupees to someone in India to crack the Amazon interviews. So this is also happening. I received as this, so I am giving that information to the public. It's for Americans to take it forward. So that kind of damage Indians are doing, and journalists, I videos, his friends also told. So that is one. And cyber technology is fine. And screensaver software, Maryland, I went to one project, CASSP kind of a role. So I noticed it, but the follower, sorry, the MA student came to my desk and said, "Are you Kumar exclusive or your brother or his brother?" Then I said, "I'm Kumar exclusive." Sir, please don't tell client. This is what I'm doing. This is what he is doing at the desk. So my see, in spite of it, I didn't report, but I went to the manager and said, "Your systems got compromised," and then he asked, "What is the name?" Then I said, "You have to detect." See, Kumar is here today. Kumar may not be there, right? Then what is your system doing? That is what I try to educate him. I want to give him that particular kind of a system to him. That's a government client in Maryland. So that kind of tools I advise, advocate them. Then I told them, you have to figure it out by using the tools. Why should I tell the name? Some ex Subbaro is doing this screen share software. Subbaro entered by a job through the proxy. See, Kumar is there today. Kumar is not there. Then what is there in your system? So then I told in Active Directory tools, the tool must block the AD/ID if someone trying to install a software unauthorized by the client manager or the client. That's it, period. So the person has to come to you to your office room. In Indian context we say room, but in office context we say office, right? To your office, and he has to give an explanation why he is trying to install unauthorized software on a client laptop sitting in the client building. It doesn't matter that work from home, but still it is a client laptop. So that kind of system I suggested, and then rest he has taken care. So that is Kumar exclusive. I never tell this Subbarao at this client location entered with fake resume. So please fire him, something like that. I'm not. That is the difference between me and others. I'm confronting it. Right. In totality, many are doing it. So then eventually, then when I was leaving, he was literally crying because I'm leaving because multiple layers from prime vendor inserted two layers, and then employer inserted two more layers. So they all eat my salary. So then I quit. That's why he was crying. Otherwise, because he doesn't want me to lose. I'm not boosting myself. I'm just giving an example. This is just one tip of the iceberg. So like that, across the US clients, people are doing this. They have installed screen share software on the client's laptops. That means the systems got compromised. So anybody can install any kind of software in US clients' laptops. Someone can access it from India or here. They will operate it. And this guy who received $5,000 from his employer will pay $2,000 to them a slab rate per month or hourly basis. For example, there is no work, so hourly they will pay for our $60, $70 on demand and supply versus. And that person, the people who showed the WhatsApp groups of I'm talking about 2018. So majority who are receiving this service are Telugu people, majority who are offering the service. Like suppose you are a fake resume guy, you need a proxy help. Majority offering are Tamilians, majority taking the help are the Telugu people. So everyone is there. Everyone in the sense various Indian nationalities are there. Not just I mean Telugu speaking, Tamil speaking, Marathi speaking. Others are there. It is not just only Telugu, but majority Telugu are there. Understand, right? The out of 10, if you 10 people get caught, 7 are Telugu. Rest of them are Tamil, Malayali, Gujarati, Punjabi, and others. So that's what he told in a brief point, but I gave a lot of examples. So every US client has to cross check. They have to scan their systems. They have to have an CASSP guy and audit the systems and cyber security and proxy and all that. They are doing it. Mouse giggler also they are unable to detect. Then what the heck? Cyber security, what they're doing. So Americans say they are losing opportunities because of this. So journalist side points his friends. So H-1B lottery said to be misused earlier. Yes, Bloomberg wrote a post, right? So his name is Reddy from Telangana, politician, and they put his photograph and post that one. భారతీయుడు మూవీలో కమల్ హాసన్ లాగా నిస్వార్థంగా అమెరికాలో జరిగే అరాచకాలను సొంత దేశం చేసిన అమెరికా కోసం చెడు మన పోరాడిన నాకు తెలిసిన వ్యక్తి. this, um, you wrote a great point, brother, but I'm a just human being. I'm doing what a human being could do, not more than that. So, but I appreciate your comments. Okay, coming to the నథింగ్ గ్రేట్ నేనేం చేయట్లేదండి. నేను చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి ఇలాగే ఉన్నాను. ఒక మానవుడు ఏదైతే వాట్ ఏ హ్యూమన్ బీయింగ్ కుడ్ ఐమ్ డూయింగ్ ఇట్, దట్స్ ఇట్. సో H-1B lottery said one guy applied 20 applications and uh, eight approved. One guy applied 20 H-1B applications. That's why you see, right? 80,000 is the quota. 85,000 is the quota. 60,000 regular H-1B. 25,000 is the MS quota. MS students quota. MS students 300K will come from India. Why so many applications? 400K applications, because one person applied 20 times. So 8 application picked up. So only one H-1B he will pick up, right? He will accept only one. So rest of the 7 H-1Bs lost the opportunity, right? That's what He has explained. And fake resumes allegedly created for 10 plus jobs for same applicant, right? Fake resumes allegedly create. He explained, his friends explained to him, the journalist. So one person has 10 different resumes. One person, project manager, BA, QA, Java developer, something like that. So they apply multiple jobs. One person. So like that, they are trying. US officers reportedly found most, in quotes, mostly Indians, especially Telugu people involved. So complaints also about Hindu festivals, cinema events on the streets, vandalism in theaters seen as anti-social behavior. Exclusively one jobs lost, Americans jobs post by Indians in various ways. Two Hindu festivals, you are supposed to do it at the temple, but they are doing it at their house locations, blocking the streets. In Dallas, one American recorded it and uploaded it, and others, again Indians, go and went to his coffee shop and wrote fake reviews. So this is what they are doing, and Americans treating this as anti-social behavior. Same thing happening in Canada also. So journalist says in the past, Indians were seen as genuine. He told. That means his friends told him. So, but now 30% bad actors are affecting the image of 70% good ones. That 30% are doing, but it is affecting the 70%. I never generalize in any of my videos or any of my writings, but some people stay calm. They don't confront the crime, they don't report, but they come and attack me saying that you are generalizing it. I never ever generalize. Against generalization, if any Americans generalize it, like saying that all Indians are bad, then I went to their DM or comment section and say, please don't say all. So confront only the wrongdoing of Indians. So he added, this is not confirmed, but based on what his US friends told. So this is in Telugu. Someone posted in my comment section. So that's why I went there and I read the comments. Coming to the this topic, why Indians hate. So this recently also, today also I got X comments. I don't like to what do you call it? Uh, address the haters, but since they forwarded to me, so that's why I may need to play that audio file, and then I will. The Free Palestine thing and the anti-Israel stuff, a lot of it. There is an overlap, but there is also handles like War of the West, aesthetics, and many others which are obviously foreign. Somebody forwarded. Foreign origin. I'm just handles, playing the like the neon white rabbit. These are all paid propagandists, and unfortunately, there is among 350 million people, and then a larger community on Twitter. There is a lot of the Twitter they have low IQ people who fall for this. Unfortunately, some of them have begun realizing with the over-the-top hatred. Blaming H-1B for the storm, for the depression rates, and for opioid crisis and bad tequila. Everything is being blamed on H-1B right now. So some of them have begun realizing, at least the ones with half a brain cell, have started realizing that this is manufactured hatred to a large extent. Not that there isn't, some bigger real handles that are also manufacturing racial hatred, but it is a combination. So don't fall for this whole idea that the whole white ecosystem is against brown people and Indians in particular. That's not true realistically or historically, at least in 2025. But you have to recognize that a lot of the social media driven hatred is manufactured by Islamist and Chinese bought armies. You forgot the Khalistanis, who are the biggest one. Oh yes, absolutely, the Khalistanis. But it keeps slapping them in the face back at them, because the Khalistanis, they forget to look in the mirror when they do this. They really should go back to Pakistan. Yeah. So the one white rabbit is actually a Khalistani. Yes, I understood. He blocked me with just one response. Really? Just one response. Definitely. India with I'll just give you guys some insights. Okay? Codex India
You go and see that's who's followed by that person. Also, no. Codex India is a Muslim. No, he's a Muslim. Dude, Ryan, get that. Dude, Ryan, please. He's a Muslim. Ryan, you are not a good data analyst, so please, okay? Codex India is not a Pakistani. Because he's H-1B. He would not insult Sikhs. You don't understand. Like, Codex India is not. This guy definitely the white whatever like rabbit and this shit. Neon.
Just only a few minutes it will end now.
You can like look at all his tweets. He has never tweeted against Islam. So that should tell you something. No, I'm saying that War for the West is an Eastern European person. He used to have a Substack. And okay. That's a different account. We are talking about. Neon White Rabbit is a Khalistani. I know that. Yes, that is a Khalistani. Codex is a mullah, and the other you are talking, I don't know. Codex is a mullah, but he's associated with some people that are in Khalistani caste. Sure, he will use that, right? If I have to push a narrative, I'm going to use whoever the fuck I want. I don't care if I have to push something. So that's I thought Sikhs are Muslims. By the way, yes, Sikhs are Muslims. I'm going to prove that.
Actually, a lot of the larger Khalistani accounts are also Muslim bots, and they actually have blue ticks that are paid for. And if X is considering instituting a geographical location for blue ticks, those large Khalistani accounts will be fucked.
Siddhartha, I have a question.
The insight I've heard. So one quick point, like
even like Rudraksha used to be a blue tick account at some point. So I think he's part of the movement. Rudraksha, he's part of the movement too. Siddhartha, I have a question.
What Rudraksha is ex-Khalistani?
Siddhartha, I have a question. My question is very simple. So the senators and the congressmen who are instigating the hate against the immigrants, are they the Chinese agents and the Palestinian agents or what? No, they're doing this because there is a momentum that's created. You have to understand.
See, my point is very clear from the beginning. Those who are following me on Facebook from 2009 to 2018 and YouTube 2013 to 2025. Point is very clear. Yeah, thank you, brother. Only confronting the wrongdoing of the consultancies, and I advocated my friends in India or followers don't approach educational consultancies in India because they will charge 1 to 2 lakhs. That is a 1 to 2 lakhs, $2,000 they charge, and also universities here will pay them use money. That's how they are making a business. So you approach directly to the universities and verify whether good or bad. That is my point one from the beginning. Point two, hit US client full-time job. Otherwise, American prime vendors. Worst case, TCS, top 10 outsourcing companies, 45K, 50K they will give. Otherwise, consultancies. Last option. But the consultancies went to universities and mislead them and drag them directly into the guest houses. And people followed me or met me in India also came here and went to guest house and argued me, saying that you are wrong. Guest house, they are providing free food, free shelter, free alcohol, everything free, sir. Why are you saying like that? The same people called me and said they are not giving salaries. Nothing is free in America or on this planet. You have to earn it, right? You have to buy. Why do they are giving free accommodation, free alcohol, free food, free sex, whatever? That means something they are taking it from your bag. That is your salary, either 50% or 70%. That's why these are my points. I'm not against India or I'm not against Americans, America or India or H-1B. I'm only against the crime. That is my point. You know my motto, right? But this Siddhartha guy started abusing me, accusing me, and is it true? Or found on SpaceX, and someone forwarded. So I played that audio file. So just a minute. So I lost my job. I can apply for new job. Thank you, Kumar. Yeah, thank you. Brother. You have to meet an attorney whether you can legally stay here or not. That you need to find out if you are out of job. So let me complete. So that is what one follower sent. So they see everyone have to respect their constitution of their countries the same way I respect constitution of India, constitution of US. I respect freedom of speech. So you don't like me, for example, so don't watch videos. It's as simple as that, right? I'm not anywhere begging like, comment, subscribe, right? I also tell, please don't watch my videos because I use foul language against the people who commit crime. So some people will get offended. Point one. Next point, you meet like-minded people, you have some agenda, right? Why do you blame all Indians as are who are speaking truth, whether it is American or Indian or any national name? Why do you call them as a Muslim, Chinese, Khalistanis, Pakistanis? What is this? That's why I'm laughing. What is your agenda to meet? Your agenda to meet is to blame people who are speaking truth. So if you are, yeah, if you are blaming or labeling others like this, means you are diverting the topic, right? So somebody asking me what is your name, I have to tell my name. If I don't like to tell, I have to tell that I don't like to reveal my point ends, rather than saying that you are Chinese, you are Pakistani, you are Muslim, you are, what is this? That means you are hiding something, you are hijacking something, and you are admitting that there is a crime is going on, right? And abuse is going on in the H-1B. That is what you need to address, correct? You are not addressing that, and you are blaming others. And Siddhartha, I don't like to address the haters because it will give over weightage hype to them, right? So but he started posting Kumar is anti-Indian and he's tagging me to Indian government and all. So my point is very clear. I worked in 5.5 years to 6.5 years in India government also. So I respect, in fact, I always say Honorable Chief Minister, Honorable Prime Minister. Honorable is the word you have to use before you address the people in the government. So that's what I'm doing, right? Even some journalists also may not say they say CM or PM. So that's what they are saying. Then they are blaming, and I feel sad to see one Australian guy put a video by showing his hand, saying that I'm a white guy, I'm an American Australian guy, I'm not an Chinese guy or Muslims guy, Khalistani guy is what he's trying to explain. That means these people are unnecessarily poking every American or every white out there. And also they are insulting Muslims, Pakistanis, Chinese. We don't know really who are they, right? Who are writing some on X with anonymous IDs. But what they are writing is who is writing, what is writing is not the criteria. What is the question? Whether they are talking about any crime happened, then address the crime. What is that crime happened? That's it. So many people write emails. I address every email. I don't know whether he's a hater, follower, or from Pakistan or Bangladesh, or they are asking only one question or two questions. Sir, how to come to America on F1 visa, or how to come to uh, America, or how to go to UK for work? Simple, correct? So you answer it, you explain. For that, why do you need their nationality, or why do you need they are your haters or followers, right? The same way these people have to address the issue, not blaming. So then the next, my another follower asked me, can a lot of Indians don't understand why people are upset at them? This is the exact problem. That's the reason earlier I gave that clarification and explanation. Exact problem. Many Indians in America are fail to address it. So I will repeat. Can a lot of Indians do not understand why white people are upset? That is generally Sai told the points, right? Festivals blocking the roads. There is a religious freedom. Nobody is asking you don't celebrate Hindu festivals, but you have to have that decorum, civic sense, right? Just because you got a legal approval, I cannot block the road and do all kind of shit, right? Nonsense. I have to go to a temple and follow the ritual culture, whatever it is. If it is at home, the neighbors, Indians also may not like that sound pollution. They may complain, or Americans may complain, right? So we fail to assimilate into the Western culture. That's why we are bringing, dragging, bragging, whatever the thing. from the India, and we feel proud, and we don't have American neighbors or Canadian neighbors. So we fail to assimilate, and then we are importing all these caste groups and all. And coming to the second question, do they think everyone mad at them is a Pakistani or a Muslim? So this is also a very good question. Let me, Kumar, are you looking for SRO for your channel? Channel has a lot of valuable SRO. I don't know, brother. SRO. Yeah, you please email me anything. Okay. So this one, average Indians may not know, um, may never visited Pakistan. So average Pakistani people also may not or never visited India, but it is the media created that hate as a business, and Pakistani people and Indians average, they start hating each other is one I noticed, and the my Pakistani American hiring manager is very honest in one work location. Chinese American hiring manager is very honest, but unfortunately, I never ever come across any Indian hiring managers, either Telugu, Maharashtrians, various banks, Ohio and New Jersey, are not honest. They are corrupt and crooked. They, in fact, ask, "Where is my $25 an hour?" So, but we still blame anybody speaking truth is Pakistani, and we say in India, in many Hindus call Christians by using a bad slur called rice bag. But we are in a Christian country, right? We are in a Western country. Majority may be Christians, but in India we insult minorities, right? Not all, but majority Hindus, 87% of the Hindus, majority again will illiterate minorities there. But we go to UAE, Muslim countries, right? But here we consider anybody speak truth against the Indians. Like for example, crime is happening, abuse is happening in H-1B. That point we need to address, correct? But we always say, I also receive online. I'm not online today. 2009, I started my journey, right? Before that, I kept audio files in SoundCloud. Audio file I used to record and upload about the vendors, US, India company interviews, like those experiences. So we consider them as either Pakistani or Muslim. That is where Americans are asking. So simply, suppose you ask a question, or you raise a, for example, Sid attacks on me, I'm exposing the crime, right? The body shops. I received emails from followers. This person is not paying salaries. Then I will go to myvisajobs.com. Virgil has a blog. I go to his site. U.S.C has also employees database. I go there and see. I spend some time, right? Reviews. I take my personal life from my family life and spending it. So that, and I will also write reviews there with my ID, so that any other new people will see, they will understand, they will not go to that body shop is the idea. And also Americans also will aware what's going on. And that I used to take it and post it on X earlier, Kumar exclusive. I lost the account for that one. I lost the access because the X says, I don't know what is the exact reason. 7K followers, and I used to write about lot of scams by Telugu people. I used to post it there. So I lost the access because social media platforms have some conditions. You should not take this ethnicity, or you should not write this, something like that. I don't know whether it's policy violation or they really kicked me out. I don't know. So then I created a account. Then he's coming and saying that Kumar is anti-India, Kumar is anti-Indian, and Kumar is anti-Hindu. What is this nonsense? You are just now, I played his audio file. They are abusing anyone, Americans also as Muslims. So they are basically insulting Muslims also, right? Other nations. So what is the point? The point he needs to address, except that he started abusing it. That's even more dangerous, because Americans think that all Indians are like that, like Sid, and then they attack whoever Indian is walking on the street. Is even more causing more dangerous threat to the Indians living here. Sid and team is doing more harm to Indians. There, and he is projecting as a savior or God something, and started an organization and collecting funds to attack people who are attacking Indians. Nobody is attacking Indians. They're only raising the crime what is doing by Indian nationalites more. So there are so many other nationalites are coming here, but do you see them doing this kind of road blocking festivals and so many other stuff, right? So only we are doing it because we want to have lots of show off. I don't want to defame Indians here, but that we have to follow the Western culture. I'm not here to advocate what to do, what not to do, but we have to follow your what you call culture and also maintain low profile. Someone already told we have to maintain a low profile so that we are not doing it. This is in spite of doing so many fake resumes, proxy interviews, matching grant scams, and all this. That brings us lots of hate and backlash. And on the other side, Americans are not having jobs and not having food. So many things. And one person from India, he called me and said, wherever go to the universities, just give me a minute. 80% of the students are foreign students. How come you say Americans, Indians are taking American jobs, something like that? I did not say any passing statements. Whatever I read, I'm giving it back to the. So just give me a minute. I also put the camera for what do you call for a better audio purpose, but the battery went down. Yeah, but for a better audio purpose, I'm also recording over this thing. And now, please go ahead and ask any questions. Start your community channel in SQ. What is that one? It's a different platform. Just a minute. Yeah, just a minute. Yeah, I want to put this on also so that it will have better audio in this one. Yeah, yeah, I'll try to do that. Start your channel. Hello, how to find Indian who are hire me for remote work? Yeah, you have to place on various jobs portals, Monster, Dice, and all. But earlier, during 2008 to excuse me, 2008 to up to 15, I think, we used to get calls from American vendors from America. But I don't know what happened after 2015, almost a decade. Whatever the resume you place it in any job site, immediately you get calls from India. So I don't know what happened, but from my analysis, every consultancy here started a branch in Hyderabad, India, and they repost, they download. For example, some American prime vendor post a job, right? They download it, re-upload it as their client. So we are misleading basically. So then you will get a call from them. So they will receive it and they will give it to the American vendor. That's how layers form. and they are operating it like that. Yeah, I will explain again now. Start your community channel. Hey Kumar, what is your suggestion about increasing racism in the country? That I think already I have explained. What is your suggestion? Increasing racism. What is which country? Racism. Can you quote an example for it? Or you um, lots of yeah. Email me, brother. I don't know what is that one, right? And racism, that's what I just addressed. We have casteism, right? Racism is, well, casteism is a million times dangerous than the, what do you call it? Racism, casteism is million times dangerous than racism. Let me explain. See, there is a job. Let me give a few examples. 2009, one hiring manager came to my desk, different department. So I speak Telugu, she speaks Telugu, and she said, Kumar, do you know anyone QA? Then I don't know. 2009 is very beginning, right? So I told my friend, and my friend by evening he sent his spouse resume. So totally new to me. Whatever I learned uh, from America, I used to place audio files in the SoundCloud. Those days, I don't know that account is there or not. So she said, no, 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 the job is filled within the 45 minutes. So when a job opens in any US client location, within 45 minutes, it's gone. So then I was shocked. How come? Then she said, there's a big building in Silver Spring in Maryland, the client building. Lots of people are there. So they gave a lot of resumes inside the building. So we picked one of it. Not one, I mean, we picked a couple of resumes and they'll call for interviews. So the position is closed in 45 minutes. What if in 45 minutes they don't get the enough resumes? So then, by company or client policy, whatever, they will, every USA client have some, for example, let us take on three American prime ministers. So they will give that job position to the three American prime ministers. These three American prime ministers, we call accounts manager. So each accounts manager has three recruiters, right? So total nine. So nine recruiters will receive this one job position. I'm talking about one job in one client location, nine recruiters. So each recruiter has some multiple vendors, right? Vendors is nothing but again desi consultancies, LLCs or INCs. So they will have their emails, so they will push it, right? So these receiving whoever receive these consultancies either in India or US will again re-upload, post it on the job sites as their client. We don't know who is the client unless you Google search it. Now ChatGPT will help you. If you post it, can I know who is the client and the client? So these nine recruiters will circulate, give it to the, let us imagine 900 or 9,000 consultancies. They push over the emails. So those 900 or 9,000 recruiters will circulate that email all over the world, right? Or especially US or India, US, whatever. That's why once one job open, you will receive same job email from 10 recruiters or 20 recruiters, and you will receive same call multiple times, right? But remember earlier example, one hiring manager, but hiring managers is Indian. They have a layer company, then gone. These are all outside exercise is only to prove to the HR we are genuinely trying to get a genuine hardworking candidate. But hiring manager as a layer company, then gone. These are all candidates waste of time. At the same time, we cannot stop searching jobs, right? So they will have a layer company, and the layer company will bring them onto the board. So that's how the jobs are gone from, and all these they say recruiters wants only Indians resumes, and some they post H-1B only. If you go to LinkedIn, you will see only H-1B only. That means the majority again 70% H-1Bs, 80% of them out of that 73% H-1B quota, 80% Hindus. And again, this 70% of body shops or jobs operating by Desi consultancies, again 70% of them are Telugus. So if someone say H-1B only means he has a Telugu consultancy guy, he has a Telugu hiring manager at the client location, is a layer company. That means your salary is shared by three people because they want a H-1B. So if they add, I'm telling you, H-1B only add refers this. Your job is guaranteed, but your salary is not guaranteed. They eat. And this is after not hiring Americans in America. So then I know the rules and violations, but I want the public to know. So I asked Grok, what is the wrong in this ad? Then Grok said, these are the violations as per U.S.C, EEOC, and EOA. This is what happened. This is what I'm doing it. Everything is there on the online. So for this, even Americans and Indians also should be. I don't expect any thanks, but for statement purpose, I'm telling you, it should be thankful to me because I'm educating you. But some Indians or many Indians like Siddhartha type come and say Kumar is anti-India. Kumar is anti-India. What anti-India? What is anti-Indian? I'm only like a whistleblower exposing what's going on in the hiring process. If hiring process is genuine immigrants and genuine Americans also will get jobs, right? This is America. You have to hire Americans first. 2015, I called several recruiters and forwarded Virgil's resume, American resumes. They outrightly said, "No, we don't want American resumes, sir." That's what Indian recruiters they told. So we can't blame them also because their salary is $50 to $2,000 a month. Very few will get good salaries there. So they all work in the night shift. Biologically, it affects their body system, and they were trained by their bosses who are in the body shops owners, CEOs here. So it is not their fault. So why I'm explaining all this? This is how you have to hit a job from the open market. So what is the impact on the Indian jobs market? And will offshore projects will increase or decrease in India? Yeah, good question, brother, but very difficult to answer. But what I read on the online the post that says because H-1B 100K fees, L1 and J1 or B1 visas are going to be misused. Not J1 much, but L1 and B1 by companies, and they will push people here one. Two, they will outsource the jobs. That's why I think President Trump also imposing the outsource tariff on outsource also, right? Hi sir, ఇండియా అని ఇంకా యుఎస్ఏ రానియకపోతే బాగుంటుంది. హాయ్ సార్, ఇండియన్స్ని యా ఇండియన్స్ని అంటే someone wrote it is better USA won't allow Indians. He wrote in the comments. What is update on tariffs and IT services? Uh, we have to ask Grok or I have to read. I didn't follow tariffs and IT services, but outsourcing, right? Yeah. Suddenly most stop working, brother. Let me see to scroll. Yeah. I'm just trying to scroll. Super. Thank you. And yeah, now someone said I'm from Ukraine and I'm on H-1B visa. I lost my job. How can I apply for a new one? That's what brother, I just explained. Thank you, Kumar, for exposing Indian IT H-1B visa violations. You are welcome. So that's what I explained. My visa and my blog also, I think I wrote somewhere. I'll try to see if I can. I'll try to explain it. Somewhere in my blog it is there, Kumar exclusive If you go to kumarexclusive.com, and the Kumar tips, somewhere it is there. Cold calling, like you have to call the American recruiters, top 10 American prime vendors, Moody's, K4s, tech systems. So you have to give your resume, and those people are accept only genuine resumes, and they ask questions, and they ask for reference. They What is surprising and shocking to me is no American recruiter ever asked any kind of driving license copy or immigration copies even before the interview. After the interview got selected, they will only refer, if it is a medical client or financial client, for background check. That background check agency only ask your immigration and the driving license copy, whatever. But no American recruiter ever asked me any kind of immigration documents. But 2015 onwards, almost a decade, Indian recruiters from India are asking the EL, H-1B, DGC, U.S.C copy, or anything, Indian passport number, and they have no clue. Indian passport, if you receive a new Indian passport extension, right? Because it is not for lifetime, it is for 5 years, and then the new Indian passport number, if they type it, they don't get any travel history. So they outrightly tell, sir, I want to filter OPT, CPT resume is fake. So they are assuming that the other guy is H-1B. So like that they speak. That's also not good, right? So I try to explain them, brother. See, you cannot say on the call without knowing me. OPT resumes are fake. So if I'm a genuine OPT guy, I will get offended, right? So that's why we want to check the I-94. Then I explain them. But all that thing they are doing is illegal. Some recruiters also gave me video interviews, right? Um, Yeah, Virgil I support. He's my friend from 2011, brother. Yeah, Kumar Gaur, I wish Israel and USA sounds reaching in India from the past. Yeah, yeah, థ్యాంక్ యూ. మీ సేవలకు అమెరికా చాలా అవసరం. ధన్యవాదాలు. థ్యాంక్ యూ. Yeah, I forgot. I'm somewhere, right? I'm telling a point, right? I lost it. American recruiters, yeah, Indian recruiters, they ask all kinds of data. Then Al Jazeera journalist in Nikhil Swaminathan in 2011 to 14 in between, or 14 to 15 in between, he approached me. Then I took him to worst top 10 body shops, H-1B body shops in New Jersey and New York. So he got a attorney approval, and there is a camera in the shirt button. So we went to body shops. They don't know that there's a camera here. So he asked them questions because he's 35 years old at that time, an American born here. So they may not understand, right? They can sense it. So I'm an Indian guy. So they may not. It's like a genuinely they will believe me, right? So I'm Telugu. So I asked questions, and he recorded it, and I don't know whether he aired it or not. That's one. And the topic, then he told me the Indian recruiters, that's 2014, this is 2025. The Indian recruiters from India, they're selling H-1B copies. They collect H-1B copy from an H-1B in US, and the recruiters in India, they're selling it for $15 to $25 a copy to someone online. So 2014 he told. Then I said, please forward and share more detail. But he doesn't like to share because I will share it in the public, or I may complain. Whatever, it will come back and bite him. Whatever the reason, he didn't share. And today is 2025. That is one point. Another point is recruiters sell it on the dark web. Recruiters sell it on the dark web. You see Netflix, there are episodes in India. They fake call centers, they receive call center, they ask your ATM pin number, they will snatch the money that is within the India domestic. Netflix episodes are there. I don't remember the name of it. So that data they get from these recruiters, and now these recruiters also will sell the data to the fake call centers. Like fake call center they call US, right? US citizens or anyone in US they call, and the fake IRS, fake SSN numbers and all that. So why they get already the data, right? And some recruiters brothers talked to me, and they gave video interviews. They said we try to place genuine candidates, but we got offended. Uh, we placed a candidate, but we lost a contract because the candidate has a fake documents. But then I have asked couple of questions. How do you know is a fake or not? How do you check? Then they said, we'll see the document like this, compare. But it is not a scientific method. So they will identify whether it is a photocopied or a tampered H-1B copy, tampered JC copy, like that. Like that, I received a lot of copies of these fake ones. Students are doing like that. They sell it again for the students. So the students they will place it, so like that. Otherwise also another student told, so there are some agencies, I don't want to name those agency names. So they charge money and sell them fake driving license, fake GC copies and all. So they students are using it for DoorDash, Uber and other jobs. So that is what happening from 2015 to 2025. Maybe considering all these nonsense and crimes, so they might have raised the fees. And another point, one article I read, at Niagara Falls somewhere, some cop stopped a guy, and he came to US illegally, but he admitted voluntarily he has a fake green card copy with him. So because he entered illegally, he would have been deported by ICE, right, with the handcuffs. But since he voluntarily admitted and showed the fake GC copy to the driving license, I mean speeding ticket to the cop, because he forged it, then he sent to jail for I think 5 to 10 years. So if you have a forged H-1B copy in your wallet or in your emails, or forged green card copy or forged U.S.C copy, that is serious offense and crime. You will have to go to jail for 5 to 10 years. Based on that article, I'm telling. I'm not an attorney. So if your employers already circulated or the email to the vendors or clients, I don't know the repercussions. So that is one, and these are the points I would like to convey in this video. I don't know why mouse is not working. If more points, if the points are done, then I will try to end the call. And the only thing, I'm not sure whether I have 100% covered both the videos. That is the core purpose I make this video. That is one about yesterday Minnesota raid, and other one Indians and uh, Pawan Kalyan, one Telugu film actors. Fans did hung lot of hangama in front of theaters or inside theaters. That also caused a work, and some they place the videos. They took a permission to do this nonsense or nuisance. We paid to clean. Then Virgil has replied that's not the acceptable answer. If I were the sheriff, that means if he were the head of that county or whatever, he wrote comments and exit is there, so he will be punished, go to jail, something like that. Americans got really pissed off, man, because of Telugu people doing this kind of public nuisance. So that's one, and another one, Telugu videos I made because it reaches the hearts of my Telugu people, right? And the but non-Telugu people requested, and I'm making these videos in English. Thank you very much for watching and for all your support. Maybe almost 1 hour 24 minutes I'm there, I'm done whatever I'm supposed to tell. That is about the 2 points. I don't know, mouse is not working. That is about the yesterday, that new one raid, right? Just a minute. Operation Twin Shield, one point I covered because it's a Telugu video, and the other one, why Indians are facing backlash. What is your anticipation? Will this proclamation will continue? Yeah, Uday Kuran is asking, what is your anticipation with this proclamation? But initially, they issued for uh, all H-1Bs, whether year, coming year, or like that. But 24 hours panic, the corporations might influence or whatever the reasons. They took little back step and said only for the new H-1Bs. So, but this is only the beginning. We have to welcome, Master. This is only the beginning, so we don't know what is next, right? So we don't know we cannot predict, but we can give an analysis. That is, they may likely go for extensions by showing it to the court or government, saying that still there is more unemployment, so we want to continue something like that. If they take an EU executive order and they want to go at large, saying that for 10 years, something like that, then somebody will go to the court, Indian attorneys, then they will strike. So that's why they might have diplomatically going face by face. I'm proud of you. Thank you, brother. I'm an Indian American. I never knew so much on H-1B misuse. I'm so glad that you represent the truth, sir. Yeah, don't say sir. I'm just a human being like you. May God bless you being true to our nation. Thank you very much. And let me read some of my replies to emails. I got a very long email, two emails I received. One email from an Indian American I received. I want to post it outside, but I'm waiting for his permission. What kind of action is being taken on consultancies who generate false payroll? Will I see previous Trump administration has paid the 350K dollars to $5 million. That is Cospex vendor. What is the name? I forgot the name. When vendor is there. So Cospex is a vendor to the Walmart. 1200 H-1B is paid 120K. What is that? Per day kickbucks. So when I dig in, that person is looks like a North Indian name, but vice president name is Telangana. It seems both are Telugu, and this person Caspec's owner is Chaudhary. So he received $5 million. So every consultancy year received use funds from the previous Trump administration. So President Trump is a businessman. So they received use funds. With a good intention, government has pumped those funds, saying that not to fire H-1Bs or employees during the COVID time, but they receive it and they fight. So during that time, I was also fired. Many H-1Bs who fired after their employer received PPP funds, like don't no need to return the money. They got 1 to 10 $5 million, but they find it. If President Trump is very serious about consultancies, he would use RICO Act and do door-to-door search and kick them out by now. But President Trump is a businessman, so he may not go to that extent. RICO Act is there. Please Google it after the call. RICO Act. So when Italian mafia is taken over America, then America use that act. So America has all kinds of acts. If they want anyone, they will just finish it, but they will use it only whenever needed, and that is one. But this 100K fees will badly affect, or sorry, I should not use like that slang. I think it may definitely curb the consultancy's crime, because consultancies charge $10,000 and file H-1Bs, multiple H-1Bs, right? So they cannot afford. They have money, but they don't pay 100K for H-1B filings. So in that aspect, President Trump's proclamation is definitely to curb consultancy's crime. and outsourcing companies also may not file 100K, right? So maybe the Amazon, Meta, or Facebook or Google, those kind of people may afford 100K for H-1B filings. That we will come to know March 2026. Now it is October, right? October, November, December, January, February, March. We have to wait 6 months. The mm, impact or implications or replications of this proclamation. One, two. One of my followers from India, he called and explained. Suppose, let me quote this example. Suppose there are car accidents or road accidents or road crash, who are sitting in the last seat of the last seat of the bus. So because they are sitting in the last seat, okay, let us take the last seat out so that people will not die. That is what happening, is what he said from India, one follower. So because the last seat is people are dying, so remove the last seat. So something like that. H-1B, okay, people are abusing it, so make it 100K. But from my past experience, when you go to U.S.C or ICE or FBA or courts, they don't ask employee side. For example, మన H-1B employee మాస్టర్ మీరు తట్టప్ప అండి వచ్చి బాహుబలి అండ్ ఫైనల్గా వైఎస్ఆర్ బాగా, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, we have to wait for 6 months. And let me, if I read questions, I'm losing my track. So I lost it. I'm telling something. Yeah, because remove the last seat is something like that. So these, if employees complain against employer, the always Department of Labor USCs will go to employer. So for you, I'm telling you a open secret or a secret you may not know. Majority consultancies will have a paycheck on their table of employee. So for example, Kumar is an H-1B. Kumar is working for a consultancy A. So Kumar complained, I didn't receive my salary. So then they will tell, they will go to Kumar's employer's office. Example, okay, H-1B body shop. That body shop has a paycheck on the desk. The moment Department of Labor comes or U.S.C comes, and they will show we paid. There ends the matter. That is what happening from the past. So one, for me, not knowing I speak truth, one body shop told what how he ditched his employee, and employees also, victims also writing emails. Right? That's why both sides of the coin I came to know when DOL visit his office in Farmington, Michigan. So in body shops language, that's called running paycheck. So they will keep everything ready. In fact, I suspect they will write every H-1B's one resignation letter with their forged signature, something on their desk, saying that is not our employee. That's it. The moment they come, they will disown you. So then government cannot do anything in those circumstances, is what some of the consultancies are doing. See, I'm not passing any judgment. I'm giving information to you, which no one has ever given, I think, right? So they call running paycheck. So by the time Department of Labor comes to their office, they don't get any fear. They don't get the only thing when FBA comes, they will just walk out from Texas to Mexico or California to Mexico border. They just walk away. It happened some cases. After 1 year or a few months or something like that, they will try to come back, and one guy get caught at airport. And they register this consultancy on their spouse name. Remember? Spouse say, I don't know anything. Everything my husband managed. That's so consultancies are currently, but there might be some 10% genuine. We cannot say 100%. My 90% are operating like this. So they are bas gaya. In Hindi we will say bas gaya. right? Saved. So that's how they are doing it. And one friend told, in quotes, "We are intelligent thieves, consultants." I'm also watching your videos, Kumar, but we are intelligent thieves. That's what he said, different. That means they are not ordinary thief. So that is where it's called in English circumventing the laws. Indians are good at circumventing the laws and immigration laws. For example, in India, there is a stop sign or red light. We either jump, otherwise go to right turn, take a right turn, and take a U turn, and then something like that. H-1B consultancies are doing it. So I don't know how the government will handle that. So because government will go to the another follower told he went to the court to the Texas. So he spent money. See, go. One lady is there. She's still there working in the full time in the bank. She used to argue with me 2016. Why don't you complain? Why don't you sue? Why don't you hire? Sue, the word sue, S-U-W, sue, and complain or confront or whatever. Go to court. It's not easy. People say like that. So you need lots of evidence, right? Just like how a rape takes place, the victim has to prove, right? In India or here. Here I'm not sure, but in India, lots of burden on the victim side, right? So something like that in H-1B also. It's not that easy. So then we went to the court, and the court judge said, "You have 1 week's time to refile the case, whatever." And employer also came to the court and he showed the proof that he paid the salaries, but in reality he has not paid. Another follower told even the salary is paid, it is withdrawn over the ATM and he has returned the cash to the employer. So we don't know, but we will have to believe, right? Voice on the victim's voice and emails like that. And this 100K fees also, for example, one H-1B salary is 50K, fees is 100K, then the remaining 50K he will charge to the employee, so he will pay back. So on follower told, in that circumstance the employer may pay either $1 or $10 an hour. Prevailing wage also, everybody, many are breaking it, right? So government, we don't know how far they are monitoring it and all. So prevailing wage and H-1B minimum wage also, many are breaking it. So they will recover. See, you pay $100, 100K to your employee, but you ask employee to return over ATM and take the cash. So that's where government has no control on it, and he will not complain, because if he complain he will go to India or will lose green card. So that kind of crime will never end. Always crime wins in courts, on journalist told, and justice is bogus. Right, so we don't know how far it is, but we have to take it as a positive way, right, to curb the crime. Your solo unsung hero who fight for Americans against fraudulent Indians. Tough, they belong to your native community. Hats off. Thank you, brother. Sir, all this caste-based hiring should be banned. Yeah, caste itself we should ban, because you see Chowdhury's caste people, they expel me from the tennis, right? I cannot play tennis in this city like that. They made it. Why is not working? Got hung. So caste should be banned. Something got hung, so I could not take a. Let me take a photo of this. Some of the questions. Yeah, caste should be banned. That's what. And I think I'm done with the points. Tana events you have avoided. Yeah, I didn't go. Yeah, because the Detroit Tana president is the one who asked my who asked his caste people in my ex tennis team to expel me. So then how do you expect me to go there, right? But some my followers went and they sent videos. I've uploaded H-1B workers in the U.S.A. See, someone just now sent this. His name is displaying. 2000. sorry, 281K H-1Bs are there, it seems. Okay, now I forgot to read in important questions. So, do you think America dream is still alive? Today morning, I received an email from India. That gentleman has a finance has no problem, so he wants to study higher studies. So, which country is preferable? So, do you think American dream is still alive? So then I said USA is a land of immigrants in the past, present, and future. And so, do you think I can survive in the USA without interest in caste, religion, and politics? These questions I'm reading answers. I took permission, and unless you live with my answer, unless you live with Americans and move with Americans and American boss and American teammates and American employer, because if your manager is Indian, your team is Indian, you are working with offshore India. I'm not saying these are all bad things. I'm telling you, you are in a foreign country, but all your teammates, all your managers, your employer, your teammates, and you are working with India. And don't spread fake news, Bhavani. Shiva Paula. Oh, I think Shiva Paula is a hater. What fake news? You spread. See, Professor Nageswara has explained. If it is news, it is not fake. That is the journalism basic thing you need to understand, Shiva Paula. And I don't spread truth. Doesn't need any marketing, right? So, Shiva Paula, if you don't like me, you can just fuck off, get lost. You don't need to watch me, right? I'm not begging you to come and watch, right? Yeah, well, ఇప్పుడు తప్పు చేసినవాడు తొంపు దెబ్బకు పోవాలా. Yeah. Okay, let me read. See, if you are a hater, just fuck yourself, man, because my time is valuable. I'm reading questions and answers for the people who are in India or outside America wants to study abroad. So, it's this video is not for Shiva Paul or anyone, man. Sorry if I hurt anybody. So, do you think I can survive? Yes, that's what I explained. Right? Yeah, if you work for India, Indians, and sitting in America, that time zone you will connect. And what is the purpose of coming over here, right? And you all your people then came caste people live with same caste people. Then what is the use, right? The purpose of fleeing your home country is to learn something new, right? So will I start? Will I still have opportunities? Yes, but for F1, tough to get H-1B work permit. That is what March 2016. We have to wait for 6 months. So or any F1s come to me and say they got H-1B filed something. So I started processing on my own for the university applications and kept Netherlands and Singapore as a backup plan. I said, good luck. So, does university rank really matters while job searching? My reply is for international students, no. For locals, yes, it matters. Unless you study in top three universities and have talent, then Indian companies in India may offer great opportunities. Okay, what will happen to people with I-140 in the process who came through this? Yeah, currently no effect, right, for H-1Bs. Yeah, and then what I heard is networking really matters in a job hunt. Then my reply is 100% yes. To hit a job, you need to have a lot of things. One is first thing is networking, communication, market demand skills, and location, relocation. So if you see some recruiters jobs, they add relocation, they do not pay. So these are the issues, right? So also, what do you think of other countries I mentioned worth it? So anything developed country is better than India to learn some positive things, but at the end of the day, what cost matters. In your case, finance is not a problem, then it is fine. Good luck and do well. So this is what I have replied. And another one, I got an email, gratitude from American workers. One American wrote an email. Hater ki matter ledayya. మంచి వినలేకపోతే ఇక్కడి నుంచి పోవయ్యా. దట్స్ ఫైన్ బ్రదర్. థ్యాంక్ యూ. See, they want to bring a negative marketing to me, like this Siddha next. I can't help it, man. Truth defend itself. So I got an email saying that, dear Kumar, that is October 1, 2025. Perhaps it is too early to celebrate. Yeah, proclamation, right? Whoever asks questions, it is too early to celebrate because it is just a beginning. Too early to celebrate, and even if it's too late for me to be employed, that means someone lost a job and to have a good future. That is not so important as the future of next generation. You have certainly helped them. I followed you on Twitter for a long time, but my accounts got suspended, so I cannot contact you on X any longer. I give you full credit for what is now happening in America. Let me complete the email, but the reason I'm laughing, I'm just a human being. What a human being could do, I'm doing it. Nothing great, nothing special, I'm doing. Anybody can do, right? That's what I'm just doing, a confrontation. I thank you from bottom of my heart on behalf of my American citizens who suffered sincerely, and I'm not revealing the location also. This is so those kind of emails really gives me happiness. Thank you, brothers and sisters. I love you all. When haters also, there is nothing to hate. They hate me, my cap, my face or something, but they love to watch my videos. That's why they come here, right? That's fine. నెగిటివ్ ఎనర్జీ కూడా ఉండాలి మాస్టర్, అప్పుడే పాజిటివ్. యా, haters only push me this forward. Are you? Yeah, I told you, my people. mm, Please, on internet we don't reveal personal and sensitive information. Once, two, you stick to the agenda. This is not. I'm not looking for any Sivapola. I'm not looking for any matrimonial, right? You need to remember the subject. That is somewhere I don't know. Mouse got stuck. The subject you see right in the beginning. Why is this got stuck? I think I'm not sure whether you're able to see me or not. The screen got locked. Movie recording stopped. Just a minute. Movie recording stopped. The call is for oh, shit. Yeah, I think the memory card got full and the screen stopped. So I will also end, brothers and sisters. And coming to the topic, that is about the H-1B fees and why Indian backlash and other one. Yesterday the raids happening. So these are the points, right? Okay. Positive energy. What do you vote for? Just a minute, friends. Yeah, friends. Sorry. I think even after 2029, this crackdown will continue, whichever 40, yeah, I think so. Yeah, crime they should not encourage, right? Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I mean, the ID I could not read. Not sure of your citizenship status, but your service to America is commendable. You are an American true sense. That's what Virgil is to say. See, I'm not. Or I wrote it on my blog and I kept it about my India experiences, government and all. When the government also, when I worked, I confront and I went to the court for justice against one IAS officer on the top level and the chief minister, and I didn't get any justice. So that's my confronting nature, right? So I never corrupt, so I never fake resume. So I don't. Maybe honesty is a sin, right? So I was on. I've been doing the from the childhood. So being honest is a crime or in our culture. So which many people may not have guts to speak truth and may not come forward with the identity on the face. So that's why many are out. Uh, I'm not what you call. I'm not defaming them, but I'm just voice of many people out there because many people may not come forward to speak because they will receive lots of hate, right? Earlier you have seen if you speak truth, they will label you as a Muslim, Pakistani, Chinese, Khalistani, and, and also lots of hate targeting. That's it. Season అయితే ఏంటి కాకపోతే ఏంటి ఎప్పుడు ఎప్పుడు వచ్చాం కాదన్న బుల్లెట్ దిగిందా లేదా థ్యాంక్ యూ వెల్ Shivapal, thank you for your voice for America. Yeah, thank you, brother Shivapal. I thought when you say fake news, I was thinking it's about me. Yeah. So my point is clear. We are only exposing the dark side of H-1B or the immigration system. Nothing. That's the only core point that helps genuine immigrants and also helps the Americans. Because many Americans may not aware until I come forward and expose about consultancies. So until then, they only know only Tata. That is they called TCS. So otherwise, they have no idea how consultancies are doing the crimes and all. Then I started making videos in English initially. Then, but the F1 students' parents from India requested me to make videos in Telugu because some they may not understand English or Telugu is a. Then that's how I get into Telugu and Telugu language also. But whenever I make Telugu video, I used to make it in English. The people of non-Telugu speakers. These are the 2 points I covered because yesterday I made videos in Telugu. So the follower requested me to make it in English. That is about the yesterday the rights and also why Indians are getting the backlash from US people because of mostly Telugu people and the Tamilians also mostly also played. What do you call? I'll show you some videos if possible. I'm not sure whether it is there. See this one.
చికాగో పీపుల్ వెల్కమ్ బ్యాక్. సో నేను ఇంతకు ముందు ఎప్పుడు కూడా ఏ మూవీకి ఫస్ట్ డే వెళ్ళలేదు, బట్ ఫస్ట్ టైం నేను పవన్ కళ్యాణ్ ఓజీ మూవీకి ఫస్ట్ డే వెళ్తున్నాను. అండ్ చికాగోలో ఉన్న పవన్ కళ్యాణ్ ఫ్యాన్స్ నైట్ సినీ లాంచ్ లో సెలబ్రేషన్ చేస్తున్నారు. అది ఎలా జరిగిందో మీరే చూడండి.
This is in Chicago. In theater. This is this is from Chicago, and also Indians bought $3 million on movie theater. I don't want to name the people. They bought the tickets fake. That means the movie tickets are not selling, but they want to buy more tickets and show it to the hero in India. So the tickets got sold, something like that. But the $3 million linked up to 360 degrees published one news article. There some $3 million missing from the Thana accounts. Somebody treasurer working in Thana took the money and put it in his body shops. $3 million. It is taxpayer American taxpayers' money, matching grants. They got it. So that's how California court and FBI asked Thana to show the members, 2019 members registered and how their balance sheet, how rupee comes or rupee goes, right? That's what we in accounts we say, right? So that the list they ask, and TV9 told Thana members abscond to India. So that's what they are doing it. And this guy actually, when during the COVID time, I see screenshot when I place F1 students are working, something like that. When I place it, he scolded me saying that how can an Indian tell about other Indians to complain, but he's doing the same thing, confronting the wrongdoing. This is a highlight, man. Maybe I strongly believe President Trump might have seen this video and made it 100K fees. That's what my gut feeling. What PK fans? I also watch his movies, man. Gabbar Singh. I watched his movies several times. Even during my college days, also I watched Chiranjeevi's brothers movie. I watched every actor's movie, right? So, but I never claim I'm the fan. But I'm just telling you. Don't touch PK fans. Michigan Gadda. PK fans Adda. This is also against the Western culture. You cannot put it in the lakes, rivers. Instagram I saw earlier on video. Ganesh and the Telangana festivals, they are dumping it, and cops came and that's what. And this is another.
ఓవర్కి రాదనుకుంటున్నా నాకు తెలిసి యూఎస్ లో వాళ్ళకి క్రేజీ అసలు అందరూ ప్రతి ఒక్కరు గణేశం కాడ బుక్ అవి వెంటనే చూసినాం కానీ ఒక్కసారి మా వాళ్ళు ఏం పెట్టినో చూపిస్తా చూడండి. ఈ ఏటీ కార్డ్స్ పెట్టినాం మామ. అసలు మీకు ఈ ఆలోచన ఎలా వచ్చింది? నాకు ఈ ఆలోచన ఎందుకు వచ్చిందని అడిగే బదులు మీకెందుకు రాలేదని సిగ్గుపడండి.
They have placed the EAD and driving license on the this thing. This is another highlight. This one 8,600. If you do any auctions, either it should be in you have to have a legal or IRS permission, it seems. But at homes, they auction the laddu. Laddu is a small sweet. $8,000. They did an auction. Someone purchased it. If it is a temple, it should go to. It's a non-profitable organization. But outside the temple, you did. But we don't know the legality of it. So. What about Americans living around this area? That is where Indians are stepping over their feet, man. I'm not saying don't celebrate, but you have to celebrate within your limits, right? That is where we are going wrong. This is the highlight.
Filled with blessings, joy, prosperity. Whoever takes the laddu home, His divine grace will be with you. So our status ranks committee price is $300.
Across the years, at subdivisions, these Hindu people hate to go to Hindu temples because in temples they organize these Shobha and drums. Maharashtra people will come and do drumming, and they do all this. And they arrange a artificial water tub, something like that. But these people are doing across their houses wherever they are living, doing the DJ, playing loud music, and dumping it in the rivers, lakes, wherever it is possible. So that really got Americans pissed off, and this is our Telugu people especially behavior. So that also might be a reason Indians get attracting the hate.
1,200 SS couple. Bolo Ganesh Maharaj ki. 3,200 SS couple. Bolo Ganesh Maharaj ki. Ravi Bogala 6,000.
Nadu per చుట్టూ జనప్రియ it's corruption basically.
గణపతి కట్టింది గణపతి గణేష్ మహారాజ్ కి. మహారాజ్
ఎందుకు it is this is what they are doing across the houses wherever, and this is next level Texas. There are 1 million, 1 to 2 million in Telugu people are there. So getting job for Telugu people is not a difficult thing. But why do they put everything on Instagram? This is see, money.
What a thought. పిచ్చోళ్ళు అయిపోయారు మా టీం అంతా.
Full dollars. This one is there is one Tamilians also did similar thing. Um, they bought all tickets. We don't know whether genuine or fake, and they did some ceremony or function to the person who is selling the tickets. This is TRS. Jalla, this one. So I did basic research. If you are living outside India, any country, and you represent some party, right? TRS, BRS, YSRCP or TDP, Jansena, BJP, AAP, whatever the party, and you register in social media, like YSRCP or MTDP, some party and followers, and then you started an organization, right? That's a crime unless that party registered officially in those countries. That's a crime. So now you imagine how many people are having social media accounts in various countries, and also these politicians will visit, these people organize, and they collect money and they go back and participate. So all this is comes under financial fraud. And also I don't remember because it's live, right? I remember the words. They are what do you call, some terms are there, the terminology, some violations in BA terms, terminology, whatever. So those are all violations. So those violations outrightly our guys are doing it. And I don't know. ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ అమెరికన్ అప్పురం అర్థం కావట్లేదు. మన వాళ్ళు చాలా ఎదిగిపోయారండి, చూస్తుంటే ఏడుపొస్తుంది అన్నారు. దిస్ ఈజ్ అనదర్ వన్. Earlier, someone asked me about racism. Indians attack African Americans in this video. That guy. With government representing in racial welfare, H-1B IT consultancy for those on the racism, from knowing that it's may be affected to. Every temple needs IT audits because temples are non-profitable organizations registered, and temples get lots of funds. And JP Morgan chased 350 F1 OPT fake resumes, or and others also filed. And that also linked to Sai Baba temple. I was there in 2016 and 17 in Ohio. That's why I know this story. Otherwise, you type in Vamshi Kora case in Google. Vamshi Kora, quotes Vamshi Kora plus JPMC. If you type in Google, you will get Andhra Friends article. So then the next day, BA on a glass door, bulletproof types. They are not visible to outsiders. They conducted interviews and who cleared, they were rehired. Otherwise, they are all from one particular caste C, and they hide. And Shikora also saw the caste. So what is there? It's the truth, so I'm speaking, right? So if Kamma caste people hate me, I can't help it, man. So you have to hate your caste people for doing this crime in America. So they hide and Saibaba temple. So how do Abby catch that scam, or how do the bank catch that scam? Means they all did fraud by using Chase bank accounts. If you are doing a crime, if you are doing a crime, you have to do outside the premises. Right? I'm not encouraging you to do, but I'm telling you, every criminal leave a footprint. It seems that is where either Indian cops or American cops will catch the criminal. So they all did this fraud using Chase Bank. Like for example, they hired 350 people, fake F1 OPT. So each one deposited 2,000 rupees, $2,000. That $2,000 they take it and show it to the bank, saying that matching grants 1x, 2x, 3x they will give money, right? Again they took it and they withdraw and they put it in the Sai Baba temple. It seems so easy to track, right, for the bank and the FBA. If it is a cash transaction, they would not get caught that easily. And that is the taxpayers' money. If any may, they transfer to India, wire transfer. That's why they get caught. The majority are Reddys and the other castes also, they are Brahmins, Vaishyas. Um, Others also there. One employee is the producer of Arjun Reddy movie. I don't understand how can employees become a film producers. Anime, they literally, I don't know these bad words. 200 out of 700 fired is one article came, and they again they are filing case against the government saying that discrimination wise they filed, and they because they filed a case in court, there 120 people names came out. So I read there's I posted outside also those names. Some of them are Chaudhurys, Reddys, Brahmins, others are also there. So they, but they also have a 1 to 2 houses in Virginia, DC, Maryland area. It's called DMV, right? DC, Maryland, Virginia houses, and also they have cars. They are well off, but now their names are out. So their friend circle, they know these guys are mm, fuckers. That's what. And another one sent from Instagram. I don't know whether it is legal or illegal. The Indians in Dallaspur, they sell cloths like this at their houses. It seems, batik we call, right. We don't know whether they have permissions or not, visa status and all. But a follower sent, and I just showing it here. So that's also our guys are doing business, and just a minute. So yeah, another one I want to show is this, I mean, don't just only, yeah, this video very important. American recorded this video, and he wrote, "I want to raise my kids in America, not India." Then for that, Indians trolled him like anything. Right? That's very sad, and that is one. And there is.
ఒక కాస్కోలో ఇండియన్స్ అందరూ షాపింగ్ చేసుకుంటున్నారు అని చెప్పి ఒక వీడియో రిలీజ్ అయింది. ఆ వీడియో
This woman also recently posted on X. I have seen, and this is what Americans posted it. Texas, they are doing only Indians they found. Texas also I made a lot of videos. Dallaspurm, it's called Dallaspurm, Kammaspuram, Kamma, Kapupuram, Kamma Reddypuram, whatever. And Kumar Gaurav, fans, yeah, that's what we don't. That actually brought this fees, and anyway, we lost respect then in America. But she also posted that Karnataka guy, one guy had cut off and throw his head by one Cuban guy, right, who has a criminal history, and the hotel belongs to hotel belongs to Patel. So that Patel hired the criminal. But she was wrote a comment, hate crime against Indians. But police, I'm not sure police have confirmed that crime as hate crime, right? సో హీరోస్ బ్యాన్ ఉంటే కూడా సార్ మళ్ళీ మరి ఇంతనా వాళ్ళ మీద క్లాస్ పీపుల్ హూ కేమ్ టు హూ బిల్డ్ డ్రీమ్స్ ఆర్ గెటింగ్, యా, దట్స్ డెఫినెట్లీ దట్స్ వాట్ షీ వాజ్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయినింగ్, రైట్. And my home gated community in Hyderabad, I collect more than 1 crore rupees for Laddu. Oh my god, government needs to look those religious activities and ask them to pay tax on it. 1 crore Laddu, oh my god. I'm looking for one video where one followers and explained about one video that I'm looking is about the Tamilians, or yeah, this is see. That is actually, maybe they looks like F1 or H-1Bs shouting in front of a movie theater outside in Dallas. They're saying this land belongs to NTR. So Americans are asking what is that they are shouting. So they said, what the fuck, Indians are saying this is our land, get lost, fuck off, is what they wrote in the comments. So now you tell me, what is racism? Who is bad here, Indians or Americans? So there is one more video. There actually Tamilians, yeah. That is the Trump effect. It's in someone's. Yeah, this video I'm talking. Comedians. This is comedians also did the car rally and. I don't understand why our guys are doing this. This is from Dallas. Just their last 3 minutes. That's why Telugu people asked me to put this caption on.
ஒரு ஸ்கிரீன் இதே மாதிரி 3 ஸ்கிரீன் எடுத்துருக்கோம். தமிழ்நாட்டு இந்தியா மதிப்புப்படி பாத்தீங்கன்னா 15 லட்சம் ரூபாய்க்கு நாங்க டிக்கெட் புக் பண்ணிருக்கோம்.
There is our decency, man. That's where we lost respect in America. So nobody's respecting us. We lost that what you call grace, whatever you call. So there is no dignity, civic sense. But Americans may generalize it, so we cannot condemn it, right? Because some of them are doing is going to affect everyone out there. Thank you, friends. That is what I want to tell in this video, and see you again in the next video. Master, yeah, I will tell you, and I will tell you. From my side, I'm done, and anything is there left over, we'll cover in the next topic. It's almost like 2 hours 17 minutes. Thank you everyone out there, whether a hater or follower or friends, for being with me and supporting me. See you again in the next video. Vinod Reddy. It's okay, man. Thank you.